Hello everyone, I'm Diana Purdue, the Instructional Designer for Regis College, and this is my OLC Capstone Project for the ID Mastery Series. I chose option 2, a presentation on instructional design principles. My project consists of 2 parts. This presentation, created as a scripted screencast using Screencast-O-Matic, and an online learning module on backwards design created using Articulate 360. The intended audience for this scripted screencast presentation is the OLC community, and the intended audience for the online learning module are the faculty and staff at Regis College. I plan to deliver a professional development workshop based on the learning module this fall, and will export the SCORM package from Articulate 360 and upload it to Moodle, our LMS, in a faculty resource that will be available on demand. There are 3 learning goals for the online learning module on backwards design. Number 1, participants will describe the differences between traditional and backward planning. Number 2, participants will state 2 problems that can be solved with backwards planning. And number 3, participants will list the 3 steps in the backward design process. There are many instructional design principles in the online learning module on backwards design. The first ID principle is gaining the attention of the learner. I used the scenario of a faculty member who's dissatisfied with her student's performance in her class as the hook in order to get the attention of my faculty and staff. The second ID principle is setting the learning objectives. I used the Learning Goals section of the module to define what the participant will learn, and I used a knowledge check at the end to help my faculty and staff know that they've met the goals of the module. The third and fourth ID principles demonstrated in the learning module are recalling prior knowledge and presenting the content. I connected the new content, the topic of backwards design, with prior knowledge, the traditional course design process, and used various technology-based tools, like interactive flip cards, to increase learner engagement. The fifth instructional design principle that I incorporated in the online learning module is providing guidance. I did this by giving a specific and explicit example of using backwards design to redo a lesson that had been created in the traditional design process. The sixth and final ID principle that I included in the online learning module is that of providing feedback. I did this in 2 ways. First, in the Review Key Points section, the participants are asked to engage in a scenario with the faculty member. Second, in the Knowledge Check section, the participants are asked direct questions related to the 3 learning goals and given a score to indicate their mastery of the content. I expect critical thinking questions for my audience to come up during the live professional development workshop. I also plan to address the rest of the instructional design principles, namely eliciting and evaluating performance and enhancing retention, by asking faculty to consider a lesson in their own course to redo using the backwards design process. Thank you so much for listening to my Capstone Project presentation, and now here is the link so you can review the online learning module for yourself. Enjoy!